Hello all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulphur Blade. Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my content, and welcome to the Golden Lap, which is a game that's pretty much cheap as chips. We're talking $10 or something like that. It's about Formula One racing, which is honestly something I don't know that much about at all. I'm American. What can I say? We follow NASCAR typically. Anyway, I'm gonna jump into this game where I know next to nothing about Formula One racing, and attempt to guide Team Shadow, which is the Dark Horse team in 1970 or 1971 in this instance. Founded by Don Nicholas, originally entering racing through Can-Am, Shadow bought a mysterious image and bold black liveries to the F1. Though often underfunded, the team scored its only Grand Prix win in 1977 with Alan Jones. Shadow served as a springboard for future key figures in F1, including personnel who later founded Arrows and represented the dark horse charm of the 1970s privateer teams. So here we are. We're basically Formula One racing. There's 10 teams that we're competing against. Of course, Ferrari and McLaren are probably the dominant teams, and then we are the dark horse, unexpected 10th position team that nobody expects can win. We're the American team, basically. And I'm an American player who knows nothing about F1, so I'm going to guide the American team that's expected to do nothing. So that's how we see how I do. So I get to assemble my team evidently last. And I have a certain amount of money to deal with, $35, which you could probably think of it as like $35 million. Just think that each one is like a $1 million or something. Yeah, multiply the $1 sign by a million and it might make more sense in your mind. So I'm going to go with an engineer. This is the team member selection screen. Here you'll find a list of available team members, yada yada yada. Okay. Expertise influences the performance of the car parts they build and how many tuning points each driver gains after a lap. Influences the reliability of the car parts they build and how much the car can be tuned. So I believe we want a really good engineer. One would think. I also want someone who's early in their career instead of late in their career, if there's such a thing. Traditionalist. This engineer dislikes leaving their comfort zone. When building an experimental car, it receives minus 10% to higher limit and plus 10% to lower limit. Finesse. This engineer knows that proper handling is key. Handling parts built or tuned by this engineer gain the following bonuses: 20 performance added to the final result of build parts, plus 1 minimum value for tuned parts. It seems I don't have a lot of options. This is pretty much the only guy who's available in the early part of his career. And I'm not sure he's good enough? This engineer notes that in racing, physics is your greatest ally. Chassis parts built or tuned by engineer gains the following bonus: plus 10 bonus to chassis performance, plus 1 bonus to chassis tuning. This engineer is in their space when experimenting with new ideas. When building an experimental car, it receives a plus 10% to higher limit and minus 10% to the lower limit. I mean, he seems like the guy I should go with, but he's late in his career. And I'm thinking that the team is going to kind of be a fixer-upper, a build-em-up from the bottom up. Of course, there's Captain Picard here. I really One, two, three, four, five. Something about this guy. I think I'm going to go with this German. He's mid-career, so he's not old. We don't have a lot of options for early career guys. I don't feel like Rossi is our guy. What does precision do again? You know, no, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go with Rossi. We're setting in for the long haul. Did I not just select him? Now what? Continue? Okay, crew chief. Pit stops have their base time increased by 20%. So that sounds like the pit stop takes longer. That's 50% less likely to fail. So whatever happens in the pit stop is less likely to fail, but the pit stop's going to take longer. That doesn't sound good to me, actually. A party animal? I don't think I want a party animal, Gertrude. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, no. Okay, he's early career. Another early career German dude. And he doesn't sound like he's bad. So we're gonna go with him. Oh wait, I thought we had a German over here. So we've got a German and an Italian. Now we need American drivers, because this is an American team. Okay, are there such things in this game as American drivers? There are. This driver is surprisingly affordable. They cost 5 resources cheaper than normal. This driver's manners aren't as good as their driving. They received -1 to engineering precision. This driver knows how to make the best out of their fuel. They consume 5% less fuel. This driver works best when they do it for their country. They gain +1 focus when racing on a track in their country of origin. I don't think there's a lot of American tracks for Formula 1. It's another jerk. Okay. Early career guys here. Mid-career, mid-career. Early career, what do we have here? I don't want somebody who's more likely to crash. It doesn't sound like the greatest. Wait, didn't I already see some American drivers and now they're not here anymore? Am I blind? Wait, how can we have an American team without a single American person on the crew? Okay, here's the only American driver, and he's already on Team Ferrari, huh? Yeah. Early career. We'll go with the French guy. Can we afford the French guy? I don't think we can. I think I'm gonna go with these two Italians. It really sucks that there's no American personnel to put on my American team. Oh well. No Americans here. I really think I want this guy instead. that I can go up to an experimental vehicle. Is there an American crew chief at least? There are, but they've already been taken. Wonder if I can restart and have a shot at taking the American people first. Probably not. Well, this guy I'll just have to do. Alright, I think we have our team. That leaves us some money left over, which we should be able to do something with that, I would assume. There's an American crew chief and an American crew chief. They've been stolen out from under me. And Luigi Moretti there is... Okay. Sponsors are a way of earning extra money from races. The race income is the amount of money that you will receive regardless of result. But try to complete the requirement that the sponsors ask for to get a hefty bonus. Okay. Choose a sponsor. Race income, race income. Race bonus $5 4 or above. 8 or above. 12 or above. Season bonus 6 or above. I don't know what this above is. I'm thinking it's placing? So there's more bonuses over here. But I don't think we're going to find ourselves winning much. So I think this is the way we go because it gives us more race income without us having to win. Okay. We have $8. Now what? View calendar, view team, view standings, to garage. This menu shows all available car parts. This includes both parts installed in your cars and parts stored in the garage. These icons will allow you to equip the selected car part to either the first or second driver's car. Okay. So I'm thinking that we should click the button on that and click the button on that. That used up most of my extra money to make... Huh? I would have assumed... Evidently there were different results. I guess it's random every time you click on these? So there's a range of results. I see. So this one got slightly better results than this one got. Okay. Okay, and view standing, view team, view calendar, to garage, spy on another team. We do not have the required $10 to send a spy. Alright. Continue. Circuit Day Casino Qualifier. So it's bumpy. It's narrow. Crown Jewel. This iconic track shows up on every calendar, and all the glitz and glamour lead the sponsor to give even bigger bonus payouts. Is this Monaco? I think this is the crazy race that goes through the city where it's really tight and stuff. It's like the only F1 race I know. But I don't know why it's called that. But okay, whatever. Continue. This is a qualifying session. Its purpose is to determine the order the cars will be lined up during the actual race. Here you will be able to tune your car's parts and start planning your strategy. Remember to tune and then send out your driver from the pit lane using the designated buttons. Okay. Crew chief of Team Brambling partied a bit too hard yesterday and is now hungover. David Hughes partied a bit too hard and he's now hungover. Okay. This is the tuning panel, right? I assume the weather's good, so the cars can be... Send out. Send out. Pitting. Okay. And then once they pit, then I can tune them to that. What I think I know about this game. We'll figure it out. Okay. Seeing as this is a very windy and short track with lots of little bit of steering and stuff, I think steering is important. And these little things equal these little things. So I have this many things to click on. So if I click on 3 of these, it will take away 3 of these to get me somewhere between 2 and 7 points towards tuning. Where this is a guaranteed, well, guaranteed to only use 1 and get me guaranteed between 1 and 3. So basically, if I use 3 of these, 3 times 3 is 9. There's, 9 is not here. So the mean value of 7 and 2, 9 divided by 3 will be 3. So I think this is just a better way to go here. Okay. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright, so there's a chance I get far more than 10. So I think we'd go for it. But I didn't. Okay, 1 through 5 or 1 through 6. I think we go with the 1 through 5. 1 to 2. tune. Having a hard time with this concept here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So if I got 10 points, I think that would be worth it. But it could be a range between 2 and 17. I'm going to go with the smaller number. Smaller number. This one seems like a good one. This one also seems like a good one. Alright, I think I'm just terrible at this little mini game. I'll figure it out eventually. Oh shit, he doesn't send out. Send out. 12 plus 53 is 65. Woohoo, we got a golden tune. So now the question is, do we tune the chassis or the engine? I think the engine. Alright, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 5 goes into 16 about 3 times, so we could get a little bit over 3 points per, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 goes into 13. I think this is the better one. Alright, 5 plus 62, 7, 64. Neither one of these gets us there. Okay. time. I can't tune anymore. Nope. Okay. Qualifying complete. Now what do I do? Do I just wait? Yeah. So this is where we're starting up the race at. Forecast. The sun quickly dries out the track. Sunny, sunny. All right, strategies. So if I'm looking at this right, a soft tire will get us about maybe at the most 24 laps if we're lucky. Or if we went with a medium tire, $40 laps. How long is this race? 71 laps. So if we went with mediums and we pitted somewhere around 35 or 36, so no. Hard. Hard would allow us to, I think, go the distance. Neutral. What I'm confused about is, obviously, I would assume that when you pit, you top off the gas tank, right? I don't know for sure if you get gas during pit stops in the Formula 1. I know you get tires. That's why you come in. I would assume you must get gas. So if the gas literally lasts longer than the tires, why wouldn't we leave it on high? What are these team orders here? Fight teammate? Don't fight teammate. Let teammate overtake if ahead. Don't try to overtake teammate if behind. Let the teammates fight. Alright, so the idea here is to basically pit one time towards the probably around lap 30, 35-ish, 36-ish, lap 36, I'm thinking. So here we go. What? This is your driver panel. It displays your driver's current status, including prediction on tire wear, remaining fuel, rubber on track, and water on track. Higher rubber on track means that cars will be able to maintain a higher speed. While higher water on track requires specific tires to be used to avoid crashes. Your driver strategy affects your speed, but also changes your tire wear. Likewise, your engine mode affects your acceleration, but also changes your fuel consumption. Keep an eye on that fuel meter, as refueling is not an option. Oh, well, really? You don't get gas when you stop in the pit stops for this? Alright. Press pit button will cause driver to enter the pit lane as soon as they can. Alright. Okay, Artie von Heim, driver of Team Liger, partied a bit too hard yesterday and is now hungover. Hakan Foltskog, crew chief of Team Lotus, feels invigorated, receives a +1 bonus. Okay, and here we go. Way to... Okay. So we're really literally in the back of the pack here. So it looks like Moretti for the Team Ferrari is out in front. Basically, I want my guys just to kind of stalk, like horse racing, where you're in a long race and you kind of hold the horse back. So I just want these guys to conserve their tires, avoid getting in an accident, and basically wait for stuff to happen around them. Just going to conserve those tires. Okay, yellow is out, evidently. So that's one driver out of the way. Okay, green flag is back out. Looks like we're about to get lapped. Moretti has just lapped both of my guys. longer in last place due to a pit stop. Granted, Campbell has come out on soft tires, which means he should be running technically faster. Okay, if I understand correctly, our hard tires right now that have about, I don't know, 60-ish% wear should be getting a little bit softer and faster because of the wear. I do believe that worn down hard tires are faster than brand new hard tires. And so our guys should be starting to pick up a little bit of speed right now as their tires are kind of turning into soft tires. I don't know if that's the way it works for sure, but I kind of think that is the case. those green cars trying to lap us? They must be. Didn't realize that much of the field was ahead of us. We are on lap 35. No, we're on laps 36. Okay, so I hit pause here. Pit. Okay. Hard. Firm, pit, hard. Alright, my cars have the order to come into the pit. Alright, now they're set to go for the rest of the race. open up the fuel tanks. I'm just not sure I have enough gas for that. It's hard for me to tell how much gas we're gonna have. I think I must have enough gas to finish out. Balls to the wall. Push. Alright, well, it's as good as we were gonna get, I guess. I don't think it's good enough. so no points. But I think it was still pretty respectable-ish. Okay. Okay, race income of 3. Race bonus $1, 12 or above. 4. What's this? Crown Jewel. Sponsor bonus payout, +2. So I think I had one of my 2 cars came in at 12th. So 3, 1 for the 12th place is 4, 2 for that is 6. Okay. Okay, we're still down here at the bottom, but I feel we did alright. Some sponsors have reached out with some interesting sponsorship offers for the upcoming event. We should take a look at them. Golden tune the engine on one of your cars? Alright, well let's give that a try. And this, I think, is where we will wrap up this first episode. So we'll try to do like one race every episode, and that'll give it a good pacing, I think. Just kind of, this game might be naturally designed for doing episodes of Let's Plays. Yeah, so we placed 12th and 13th. We didn't crash. I think our concept of how we went about trying to do the one pit stop thing worked for us. I think it benefited us. I just think it was a matter of luck of the draw, I suppose. I think a 12th place finish is about what we could probably expect to get with our drivers and our crew. I think if we just continue what we're doing right now, just be consistent, be like the turtle, right? And instead of being the hare and racing to the end as fast as possible, just be the turtle, slow and steady. Slow and steady, conserve our tires, conserve our gas, finish the races strong. We'll eventually pick up points at some point. I'm pretty sure we will. I think in order to get points, you have to finish in the top 10. We were only 2 positions away. It's just a matter of getting lucky, you know, having some guys could get some bad pit stops, some guys could get in a crash, you know, things could end up going in our favor fairly easily if we continue to race a good, consistent race like we just did, I think. So if we do that all year long, I think we'll get some points, and we'll start to build up this team. So I you know, obviously we're not going to win this season. We are the worst of we're the least known, newest team in Formula 1. It's going to take us a little bit of time to grow the team into something, to get the experience, to train the troops. We can't expect to be winning races on the very first go. Anyway, I'm James Johnson, aka Softwareblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please smash that like button, consider subscribing, and until the next time, all, peace.